Today's sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans.
Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Baltimore Ravens and the New Orleans Saints. The kicker for the Saints, Will Lutz, has it teed up, and here we go from New Orleans.
From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Jackson looking to throw right away.
And his first look is incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Saints are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara.
And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42.
And that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Complete to Olave on the out route. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got a turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Jameis to throw it.
On a slant, complete to Michael Thomas.
And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 34-yard line. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On 1st, here's Washington. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Staying on the ground with Washington. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now Winston. Open man is Michael Thomas.
He's going to pick up the 1st down and then some.
And he's brought down after a very nice game. And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a 3rd down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively. And then they got hit with that big play.
On 1st and goal, Washington into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Washington. And this time he is in. Dwayne Washington punching it in from a yard away.
And the Saints take the early turnover
touchdown.
So a great start. They forced the turnover on the other side, and they're taking down the field on their first drive and finish it off with a short touchdown run.
Nice and efficient, excellent job blocking, finds the gap, and barrels into the end zone. Great way to finish off that drive.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
From the 27, Jackson.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Play action. It's Jackson. Flush to his right. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. They go play action with Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. 20, 10, and he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted for guy as a runner. Well, even on a passing play, he's unaccounted for as a runner, and he turned it into a nice gain.
A very nice run, and it turns into 6 points. Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Washington on 3rd and short. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
Highest positive on the tackle. A 4-yard loss. It's 4th down.
4th down, Winston. He's going to have his running back. It's complete.
And he is going to have the Saints first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
Good for the Saints. First and 10.
Winston to give. It's Kamara.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Tackle made at the 36-yard line. 1-yard gain.
On 2nd and 9, Winston. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara.
And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning.
Now Winston. To the right side and complete to Thomas.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second down.
Looking to throw again on second down. Winston. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 22-yard line. Really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. On 1st and 10, Winston. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Throwing again on second down. Winston.
Alvin Kamara reeling it in on back-to-back plays. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
From the gun, Winston.
They'll get this out to Kamara. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Winston.
That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans.
A great effort there as the first half is winding down.
And the Saints have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So that really almost perfect drive as they chew up some clock and wind up scoring late in this first half.
And remember, they've got a chance to double dip here because they're going to get the ball first to start the third quarter. So the potential could go 2 scores before the other guys get a chance to do anything.
Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, and not much time, we'll see how they play this.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Gonna let one fly for Robinson.
It's tipped, but it doesn't matter. He still catches it. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Justin Tucker to kick off the quarter.
Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick.
No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. So it would appear they will not be able to add to their lead on this opening drive of the second half.
Yeah, if another touchdown was scored there, now we're talking about a two-score game, and they're probably on their way of creating an excellent gap between them and their pursuers. But how about the defense there, able to step up and keep themselves in this one?
Here comes the Saints punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
Prochet on the return. So the punt goes for 56 with a decent return of 13.
And the Ravens, they'll take over.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He's got his man, it's Andrews. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be second down. Jackson.
That's going to be caught. It's James Prochet.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Man open is Robinson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
They'll run with Dobbins.
It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Jackson.
And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
They'll certainly be able to tell what's going on down there for sure. Clearly they're expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
3rd and goal, Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Demarcus Robinson from 3 yards out.
And the Ravens are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter. That has them an extra point away from tying things up.
And, partner, this is pretty much what they envisioned when they were sitting there in the locker room thinking about getting things going to start here in the third quarter. Getting out there, a field goal would have been fine. But going ahead and scoring here, an extra point away from tying things up, that's exactly how they drew it up on the board.
Justin Tucker, the kickoff football.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
Here's Winston.
Locates Kamara on the out route.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses...
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
A big loss on the play.
Now Winston on 4th down. He rifles one that's intercepted. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
Justin Tucker, the kickoff football.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50.
And finally stopped, but what a return all the way down to the 40.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive. And we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
The handoff right side, it's Washington. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Jameis to throw it. Complete, it's Johnson.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Throwing, Winston. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. They go play action. Winston. That one complete to Hill. And they're going to get him down shy of the 1st at about the 13-yard line. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That was becomes all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. And this is a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the...
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on third down. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Fielded just inside the 20. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, the defense got its job done, forcing the punt. Now the formula pretty simple. They need to find the end zone here. A field goal doesn't help them much. A first down throw for Winston. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a second and 5. Kamara up the middle. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Forced out to his left. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Working out of the gun. Winston. Past the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Chris Olave.
His second touchdown of the night.
And the Saints are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the post, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here. If you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
It's been a good game. I see overtime. That's selfish.
You obviously have to flag the catch.
Teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Back-to-back big plays defensively. Force the sack. Now they force the incompletion on third and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
This is where they have to be careful, because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draw, screen, something that can be used against them.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now 4th down. You've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made, in my estimation.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. Marcus May with a pick.
And the Saints are going to take possession of the football. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Major said,
oh, no, he lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
On third down, here's Washington. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as he'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and it just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there. Gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an intercept. Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.